Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the Arkansas Sports Network's coverage of the 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. The 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament is being presented by Arkansas Tech University, by the Arkansas Army National Guard, by D3 Auto Sales, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas, by H&R Block of Clarksville and Russellville, and by Platinum Roofing. Coming up next, it's the 4th-seeded Prairie Grove Lady Tigers taking on the top-seeded Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs.
Hello, welcome to Morrilton Devil Dog Arena as we've got girls action, second girls game of the day, game 3 of 16 in this regional. We'll be bringing you opening tip all the way to the final buzzer, and we will show you champions and third place winners and all those good things tonight being the first night of this action. We've got the number 1 seed from the 4A4, the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs, taking on the 4 seed out of the 1, the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers.
Yeah, happy to be here, getting ready to call this game for you. Duran Miller doing the play-by-play. We got Brad Caldwell providing color. We got a plethora of folks here with us right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Bill Harshaw producing, Justice Smith doing camera and possibly doing a little color as well. We've also got Aaron Powers helping out, making graphics, and Ray Garcia working lots of cameras. So we're excited. We've got the crew here. We're ready to get this 1-4 matchup. It ought to be a good one because we know that this 4A1 out of the north over there, northwest, is stout. So just because you're a 4 seed and you're playing 1, if you're the 1 seed over from Morrilton, you can't feel safe here because that is a tough conference.
Did we witness a sweep last year? It seemed like on the girls' side we did witness a sweep. So.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm going off of at that Farmington Regional last year, which it was at house. I'm saying not all of their houses, but it was up there in their conference, their district, and this year that's reversed. So now it's Morrilton coming out of the 4A4. 1 and are they the 1 seed out of the 4A4? They're getting the host actually as well. So we'll see if that plays into it a little bit, but this ought to be a great matchup. We've got Brockman getting ready to jump for Morrilton against number 35,
Kinley Elder.
Morrilton's going to have it first. Nice drive all the way in by Cheyenne Kemp. She's been probably the top player in this conference all season. Probably for
a couple seasons, Duran.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They get a quick turnover right here.
Kemp is a Weber State signee, so Weber State up in Idaho, I believe, or Washington, one of the two.
There's Kemp going to work, clears out a little space. This one, she might have got hit in the elbow. It's short, and if they continue the fashion we've seen all day, they have let the whistle go a little bit, so there's going to be a little bit of banging going. That's Falk with it for Prairie Grove. She gets it down low. Now it's back up to the top. That's Cameron Cash. Cash had a great regional last year. We brought that to you on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Prairie Grove last year,
fun team.
Come out of, I believe, the 6th seed going into the district tournament, ended up in the state either quarters or semifinals. Got hot at the right time.
Number 22 picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. Tries to find Falk up top, and it's turned over. That was Lexi Henry who got in trouble. I remember her name from last year as well. And this Prairie Grove team's got to settle down a little bit.
Scott Reed, the head coach of the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers, for years and years there, they had, oh goodness gracious, his name totally escaped me as I was going to go. Oh my gosh, Kevin Froud.
Yes.
Kevin Froud for 20 years was Prairie Grove head coach and had great success there, won a couple state championships there.
Nice cut. That's, I believe that's number 10.
Jennifer Hartman.
Jennifer Hartman for Morrilton getting the start tonight. And does a good job finding her. She gets fouled. She's going to go to the line.
looking on the bench here, and I do see Cameron. Is it Cameron
Reel, yes.
Cameron Reel was a starter for the Lady Devil Dogs. Got hurt in that district tournament championship game. She's on crutches, got a knee brace on. Obviously not a great sign there for her, and unable to play tonight. Not great for the Devil Dogs. You never want to lose a starter, especially in a district tournament championship game.
Yeah, I've done a couple Morrilton games over the last couple years, and she's definitely one of the better players for them, and that definitely hurts. We'll see if this affects them a little bit and see how they do in this tournament here. Cash for three. It's blocked, but they're going to get a foul call. They're going to say Kemp got into the hand, and that's going to be the first foul on Kemp, and that could be big.
3 free throws coming here for
you don't want to
Cameron Cash.
Right, you don't want to foul a shooter. That's what Cash is. I really enjoyed watching her last year. She had a great regional tournament. Really showed out.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit that share button. Let everybody know you're watching right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Make sure on Facebook you can join in the conversation just by coming over and talking a little bit about what's going on. Give us some updates from around the state of Arkansas.
So Cameron Cash gets 2 out of 3. Gets the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers on the board, and it's 2-2. But I called them the Prairie Dogs. Cheyenne Kemp with the ball on the perimeter, working against, I believe that's Cash. A little stop and pop.
Nice shot Hartman.
From Hartman. And I don't know if she's a traditional starter, if she's getting that start over Reel tonight, but she's looked pretty good so far. Prairie Grove runs it down out of the corner, but it's turned over. Here comes Morrilton. They're pushing, and they're almost a steal. Hartman has it. She's going to stop and pop again. Can't get this one to fall. Loose rebound. Morrilton has it. Brockman underneath.
Brockman is so tough down low.
It's going to be a hard game to win right here. This Morrilton team, this is where they play. This is where they practice. They're used to the environment, everything behind the goal. And Prairie Grove's got to bring her A game.
The Prairie Grove Tigers, Lady Tigers.
Oh, that looked like it kind of hurt. 22, you're talking about buckling. Looked like she kind of buckled a little bit. And she got a little limp, but I think she's okay.
You hate to see that, man. It's a scary thing, especially on the girls' side of things, you know. You see a lot of busted ACLs that way.
Kemp, first free throw attempt is no good.
And that was one place that Kemp struggled a little bit in that 4A4 district tournament championship game. She shot a lot of them, but I think she was 7 of 13 that night from the free throw line.
Yeah. That one no good, so starts out 0 for 2 in this one. It's 6-2. Morrilton with a 4-point advantage. Lady Tigers get it across, but Brockman comes up and knocks that one out of bounds. Good job by Brockman, one of your post players coming out on that perimeter. Really working hard. Elder's going to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Falk with the ball. She's working against Kemp. She crossover. Tries to drive in. She gives a little space with the right arm and gets it up with the left hand. That was a nice drive from Ella Falk.
Not afraid at all.
Kemp's got a foul on her. Trying not to get that second one real quick in the first 4 minutes of the game here. We're at the 4:50 mark. I want to see Morrilton try to get inside a little more often. When they make one out of the short corner there. Nice shot. That was
Warmond.
Yep.
She played quite a bit in that district tournament championship game and had an effect on that game. You know, that game was a really close game, actually. Of course, Morrilton went to Pottsville and beat them on their home floor. And if I'm not mistaken, finished undefeated in the conference all the way through the district championship and the tournament and all. So, you know, the one place, you know, the one thing that we're wanting to see is I think a lot of people are wanting to see that that Morrilton and Farmington matchup in the finals. That would be something to see.
Yeah, it really will be. They both have a good opportunity to get there. We'll see what happens. Cash with the ball. Shot clock's down to 2. I don't think Prairie Grove's aware of it. They're not going to get it off. Great defensive possession that time for the Lady Devil Dogs.
Absolutely. Locked them down. You know, one thing that the Lady Devil Dogs did in that 4A4 championship game was speed up the tempo. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that tonight as much against Prairie Grove, but, boy, they pressed Pottsville. But the whole point of that is they really turned up the defensive intensity against the Lady Apaches.
Trying to get it into Brockman this time. It's wide. It's going to be a turnover. Prairie Grove with an opportunity to cut into this lead. It's 8-4. Morrilton now setting up a press. They find Ava Nell. She gets it across the timeline. Nice behind-the-back dribble. She tries to go between two Lady Devil Dogs, and she's going to get fouled. And that was who went down earlier, Lexi Henry. And she kind of gets up gingerly again a little bit, so something to watch a little bit.
Absolutely.
See how she's feeling as this game progresses a little bit. First free throw rolls right out. So far, both teams struggling a little bit from the line. 2 for 4 at the moment for Prairie Grove. Morrilton's 0 for 2. Make that 2 for 5 now as Henry misses both of them. Morrilton, Kemp looking to push. Kemp gives it up to number 3, Warman. Now they skip it around. Warman skips it down the corner to Kemp. Kemp tries to go baseline. Gets cut off. Good defense. Open three-point basket's no good, but the backside rebound was there. She can't get it to fall, and Cameron Cash comes away with it. Still 8-4 ball game. 3-point shot is long. Well, rebound.
That one looked on out of her hand there.
Yep, just a hair long. It was in line, though. Rebound, nice rebound from number 10 from Morrilton, Jennifer Hartman.
Hartman just out here in warm-ups watching her shoot. Boy, she was filling it up in warm-ups.
She's a weapon. She's a 5'11 junior for these Lady Devil Dogs. 2:48 to go in the first period. Prairie Grove still trying to cut into this 4-point advantage. Nice drive, and that's a good job. She made the first punch against Hartman, ends up getting a foul call. Ends up drawing that foul, and that's what you want if you're Prairie Grove. You want to get downhill against this team, get them in foul trouble early. You're playing on the road technically.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a tournament, you're at their house.
Absolutely.
They're the 1 seed.
Yep. Totally on. Trinity Everett getting ready to check in for Lady Devil Dogs, by the way. But, boy, you're right. You got to go at them. You cannot try to go around them. You got to go at them if you're Prairie Grove. I mean, looking at the bench already, you know, it's a shorter bench as it is. Mm-hmm. So you got to go at them, and you got to see if you can get, like you said, somebody important, especially in foul trouble.
Well, Henry steps up to the line after missing 2 in a row, nails both of those. So she's got it back to an 8-6 game. Morrilton with the advantage. Cheyenne Kemp gets it to Brockman. Now down to number 2. That's Clemens. Inside to Henry.
Oh,
Brockman, nice bounce pass. Little high-low action. And Jonna Brockman gets the bucket of the night. She's got 4, 10-6.
Probably won't find a more true low-post player in the tournament, Jonna Brockman.
Seems like Brockman's been there a while. I think she had a brother who played on the boys team, it seems like, a few years ago. I could be wrong, but it seems right in my head. Cameron, I've been known to be wrong before. Cameron Cash
Wife
with
tells you all the time, right?
Oh, yeah, right. I don't really ever remember that, but yes. Sophia Warman gives it off to Cash. Cash off the glass. It's too long.
Zachariah Williams says, let's go Dogs.
Lexi Henry and the Dogs. I'm sorry, I had that name wrong. That was Hartman that had it. 3-point baskets in and out. Had a Devil Dog supporter in there, you said?
Yeah. If you want to join us on the conversation, join us on Facebook.
Another 3, no good. Long this time from Henry. Henry ain't afraid to shoot. She did have 2 free throws go through. Still a little off, though, on the 3-point basket.
If you're Morrilton right now, you're giving Prairie Grove a little bit of life. You know what I mean? And, you know, the 2 1 seeds that we've seen so far haven't given that life.
Right. This is the first time we've seen it.
Right, that's right.
I mean, it's early, but we're a minute left now in this first period. So starting to get into the meat and potatoes of the game a little bit.
But as you said, this 4A1 conference is different when it comes to girls basketball.
Yes, it is. That's another high-low action.
What a
this
play
time from
by
Prairie
Falk.
Grove. Elder down to Falk. Falk gets her bucket. And it's 10-8 with 49.2 to go. We got a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back. Zone Sports Network right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
And we're back here at Devil Dog Arena as the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers have cut the lead from 8-4 a moment ago. Now it's 10-8 Morrilton. It's a 2-point game. We had a great offensive set there just a moment ago where Elder found Ella Falk. A little high-low action and cut this game. So 45 seconds to go, 30 on a shot clock. Let's see if Morrison tries to hurry up here and go 2 for 1.
Well, you know, in high school, you don't seem to get that type of
very often.
Right. You got to think ahead a little bit. You know what I mean?
You're saying they're playing checkers instead of chess a lot of times?
Sometimes, yes.
3-point shot from Hartman's no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be Prairie Grove ball. Got a foul on Brockman. That's her first. So 18.8 to go. Prairie Grove's got a chance to go down here and take the lead or tie it at the end of the first period. If they can get past this Morrilton press, and they broke it pretty easily that time. But now she's going to get double. Oh, they had a chance to double her. She kind of come out of it. Ava Nell with it. Now Henry.
4 seconds, 3.
Skip pass. Nell's got to get one off. She does. It's good if it goes. In and out. And it's 10-8. Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs, the 1 seed, clinging to a 2-point lead after 1. It's been a lot of fun so far in this one, Brad. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more action after this.
Gets it to reach. She puts it on the deck. 2-step, shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket. Shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. Little crossover dribble, gets to the basket, slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Parks, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10. Good with it. Crazy Euro. That was pretty.
Good.
All right, we're back here at Devil Dog Stadium as the Morrilton Devil Dogs have a 10-8 lead over the Lady Tigers of Prairie Grove. It was a great first period. It's really our closest quarter of any action we've had so far. It's our 3rd game of the day. So we knew that the 4A1 was very good basketball conference, very deep, I should say. Not saying that the 4A4 is not good. They are. But this conference up at the Northwest, the 4A1, is very deep, and we're seeing it right now as Prairie Grove just ties it up. And that was Falk with her 3rd bucket of the day. She's got 6. It's 10-10.
She's a ball player, man. Ella Falk is a ball player.
They're doing a good job in this zone defense right now. Prairie Grove is trying to keep block. They're trying to find Brockman right now. They're making it tough on her. That's a little bit of too much contact. She's going to go shoot 2 after that one. I believe they're going to get Elder. But for the most part, they've done a good job of kind of packing in that zone and keeping Morrilton out of it, making them try to shoot them out, making it tough on them. Because, like you said earlier, Brockman is probably maybe the only real true prototypical top inside post player we have in this tournament on the girls' side. First free throw was no good. Second one goes off the bank and is good. She's got 5. 11-10. Morrilton clinging to a 1-point lead. Prairie Girl beats the press. It's a 3-on-3, and it's good. And that was Falk, and Falk's starting to be the go-to girl for these Lady Tigers, as she's got 8. 12-11. Hartman with the ball. She gets it over to number 5. That's Trinity Everett. Now they skip around. Cheyenne has it. Hartman down to Brockman. Now she's got a mismatch with Cash on her, and that's if she keeps getting that matchup, you keep feeding her, and she's gonna eat up all day right there. That was nice.
If you're Morrilton, that's your advantage right there. You got to go at that advantage and go after it.
It's a good job working her around, getting her an open mismatch down there on the block.
But you also, if you're Morrilton, you want to see Cheyenne Kemp get a little bit more involved than what she's involved right now. Ella Falk is awfully involved.
There's a foul on Brockman. That's her second, and that's big. Brockman's the problem right now. Even though, like you said, you definitely want Cheyenne to get more involved. She has not done. She scored on her first bucket of the game. Other than that, she hasn't really done a whole lot, and they're trying to keep Brockman out of there. You can get her on the bench. You're going to force Cheyenne to start picking up her game. But that's a problem that you want Morrilton to have to be faced if you're a Lady Tiger. First free throw, no good.
By the way, that's the first shot that Falk has missed.
True.
She is 5 for 5 from the field. 11 points on the day right now. 13 of she's got 11 of the 13.
Actually, I've got her. She's got 9. 4 of 4, I believe. You got 1 for 2 free throws from Henry and 2 free throws from Cash. 1 free throw from Falk.
Yes.
Right. Kemp with it, kicks out. They try to get it back into Brockman. It's deflected out. They're going to say Brockman was the last to touch it. She's still out there with 2 fouls playing with 6:02 to go in a second period. And Prairie Grove's going to get the chance to take the lead. 13-all at the moment. Tough steal that time. Hartman, long arm, she takes that away. She's wanting to push a little bit. Now she pulls it back out.
I'll tell you what, I think that the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs are missing Cameron Real.
Yeah.
I think they're missing her a little bit.
And they're going to get.
Of course, you got to play, but I'm just saying they miss them just a little bit here.
They got Cash for that foul. That's her first. Hartman with it in the corner. They're fronting right now. That was Elder who fronted Brockman, and it's deflected away as Cash runs it down. Good defense. You can tell Morrilton right now that is the game plan. They're trying to get it to Brockman every time. Falk with it. Gives it up. 3-point shot was no good from Lexi Henry. Offensive rebound. Morrilton ends up coming away with it. Here comes Lady Devil Dogs, Cheyenne Kemp. Let's see if she's ready to attack. She's going to pull it out. Picks up her dribble, skips it over to Hartman.
Only her.
Yeah,
There's
only
no
her
way.
gets that one.
No
3-point
way.
shot's no good, but I think that's Everett. She runs it down. No, that was number
Clemens.
2, Clemens.
Big play there by Clemens to run that one down and to be able to keep that one alive.
Who scored those 2? I missed it.
That was Cheyenne Kemp.
Nice. That's her. See if she can get heated up a little bit now. She's got 4. Elder, no good. Rebound comes away to Hartman. It's hard to get that ball from Hartman. She's so long. Able to snatch it. Kemp put the ball crossover. Gets into the paint.
That's her game right there.
A little one-hander. Up and in. Gets the roll. Now that's what we said. She hit that bucket a second ago. Comes right back down. Gets another one. And that basket's starting to look bigger and bigger.
She made a living in that 4A4 district championship right there.
Nice try
What
from
a play.
Lexi Henry. She's got 4.
This is going to turn into a pretty good one here, Duran.
I think so. So far, it's been great. Hartman gets it into Everett. Kemp with it. Oh, nice deflection from Cash, being disruptive. 18 on the shot clock. 3:52 left in the half. Got a substitution coming in. Getting some size down low to go against Brockman. That's number 40, Bella Barnes.
Kemp pulling the 3. She put it in.
I'm telling you, she's definitely got it going now. 3 field goals in a row for Kemp. 20-15, 5-point advantage for the Lady Devil Dogs. Falk with the ball. Gives it up to Henry. Henry working against Warman. Or that was Everett. Now Barnes with it. She gives it up to Cash. Cash down to Falk. Falk, turnaround, no good. Rebound Hartman. Kemp going to step into one. A little inside-outside action off the transition. That was no good. Rebound eventually comes away to Prairie Grove, and they're going to try to go length of the court. Baseball pass. They will. And that's good for Lexi Henry, and just like that, back to a 3-point game.
Got a game on our hands, boys.
Absolutely.
Thanks for adding that amazing color, Bill Harshaw. Glad to hear your voice on here, actually. Keep it coming. So, Everett gives it off to Hartman. Now they get Brockman. She's a little far out. She tries to go in the corner. She does. Kemp gonna drive, step in. She's unconscious right now. Cheyenne Kemp, 11 points and counting, 9 in this period. 2:17 to go, back to a 5-point lead for Morrilton. Falk has it, she's gonna take a 3. Almost got the lip of the rim there to be friendly, but it falls off. Kemp, look out. She's just getting that ball out in transition, it's over. I'm telling you, she's in a groove right now. Somebody needs to hack her or something. I got to slow this down.
Yeah, if you are Prairie Grove right now, what you want to do, you've got to allow her to shoot the 3. Allowing her to get inside, do that mid-range game, that's her game. She's going to eat you up. She's going to beat you. She's going to beat you with that.
She's got 1 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mid-range and in.
Well, it's just like the other night when we were doing the 4A4 final. She's just getting inside 7 to 8 feet from the basket, putting it in, and she made a living doing that all night long. And if you're that team, you've got to make them shoot.
Nice steal out in the front. That's number 2, Clemens. Oh, got a little hesitant up against a lot of height down there.
Good pass.
Somehow they get it out though, and eventually they miss, and Cameron Cash comes away with it. Falk with it now. A lot of work there, no payoff at the end. 24-17 though, 7-point lead for Morrilton.
1:20 in counting remaining in the
Cash
first half.
finds Barnes. Barnes wants to go to work. She's going to stop. She gets bodied up a little hip check. She misses it, but she'll go shoot 2. Bella Barnes, since she's coming to game, she's been working hard. Free throw rolls out.
If you're Prairie Grove, you've got to take advantage from the line.
They are big right now.
They're just 5 of 10 from the free throw line right now.
Second one's no good. Hartman might have touched it last. What's the call? It is. It's going to be Prairie Grove basketball. So that's big. You battle for it down on the boards, though. You missed both free throws. Got a chance, though, with another possession here.
Just 1 3-pointer hit in our H&R block of Clarksville and Russellville. 3-point update. Cheyenne Kemp, the only one. 1 of 6 from Morrilton from 3 right now.
Nice drive. Can't get it to finish. That was Henry. She's had a couple nice drives today. That one doesn't go, though. Morrilton trying to increase the 7-point lead. Oh, somehow a little touch pass from Clemens. She saves it back in. She had to get up. All the vertical on that one. Hartman with it. Oh, what an entry pass from Hartman down to Brockman.
And Morrilton just needs to get through this 46 seconds without Brockman picking up her 3rd foul.
Prairie Grove needs a bucket right here, right before half. It'd be big. And then you get a stop. Barnes gets it about 5 foot from the basket, maybe less, and she makes that work. That's too easy. They didn't stop the ball that time. It was a great pass. I believe that was who's on the ball right now, number 5. Who is 5? That's a Hope Kidd for Prairie Grove.
30-second timeout by Morrilton. Coach Pinion McNabb calling it. Let's just stay right here. What do you think? 22 seconds remaining.
Kill the music. We're staying here.
It's called brakes, and I can put them on, right?
Right. You can pump them. So 26-19, Morrilton getting a little separation, and you know why we got the separation? Prairie Grove's done a great job of trying to keep Brockman from going to town, going to work down low. But in doing that, Kemp saw a couple free throws. She actually missed those, and then she got a bucket early on in that second period, and that just got her going. Once she made that one, they kind of lost her in transition a few times, let her get that ball inside the three-point line with a chance to drive and stop and pop, and then she took advantage of it, and that's really the difference. She's got 11. They're up 8. Or 7, I should say. Sorry.
Do we want to do some score updates real quick? Do we got that ready? Bill's like, yeah.
No, we're not ready.
We're not ready? 19 seconds to go. We'll get those in a little bit.
Send me the scoreboard page.
So they're holding for the last shot is Morrilton. Hartman with it. 5 on the clock. And it's a wide pass with 3.3 to go. Prairie Grove gets one last opportunity.
What you don't want to do right now, if you're Morrilton, is allow them to get a bucket going into half that will change the momentum of this ball game.
They check in Ella Falk for Bella Barnes. Falk's helped bringing up the court in this press. And this is what Morrilton has to do right here, press on, make this tough. And they get a good entry. That's Henry. She's going to have an opportunity. It's good job by Everett to poke that one away.
Nice defense there.
26-19 is how we end the first half with the 1 seed holding true right now. They're up 7. We'll take a break. We're going to come back with some halftime stats and analysis after this.
It's a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
It starts from the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
All right, we're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network here at Devil Dog Arena. Halftime score 26-19, Morrilton. The 1 seed kind of showing, why they're the 1 seed there at the end, flexing their muscle a little bit. It's got a lot of weapons. They got Brockman down low. Then they got Cheyenne Kemp get going there a little bit at the end, and some good defense on that last possession by Everett.
Yes.
So overall, it's kind of held true to what it should be at the moment, but this is a ball game, and it's been a lot of fun so far. It's our closest game of the day. I can't wait to see what happens in the second half.
Let's give you an H&R block of Clarksville and Russellville game update. Prairie Grove shooting 45% from free throw, the free throw line. I believe they're 5 of 11. Shooting 70% inside of the three-point range at 70%, and they are 0% from 3. And then on the other side, you've got Morrilton, 1 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from 3, both at 16%, but 68% from 2, which has been the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, Ella Falk, she's got 9 points leading the way for Prairie Grove. And then, of course, Cheyenne Kemp with 11 leading the way for the Lady Devil Dogs. So I say 11. She's actually got 13 now. So it's been fun, but, that's kind of been the game plan, is to get it inside. And, Morrilton, they shoot some threes, but that's not really their game. Cheyenne Kemp's got 1, but they really haven't shot. What was the percentage you had there? 16%?
Yes.
But what is that?
1 of 6.
6, okay. So
1 of 6.
They've shot 6, but getting inside the paint is where they've really gone to work, and they're going to continue to do that. And it's kind of fun to see that chess match, how they're going to play it. Right now, Prairie Grove's been in a zone all game trying to keep Brockman out of there, but that's letting Kemp get her opportunities to kind of drive.
Prairie Grove's got to find a way to hit a three-pointer. They've got to get get on the board here. If you're Morrilton right now, I think you want to speed this game up a little bit, kind of get that pace going a little bit to your advantage. Cheyenne Kemp, you want her to kind of get into that lane, do her thing.
Yes.
And if you can get that going, I think that you really got a good shot if you're Morrilton of winning this ball game. And again, with Prairie Grove, I think, again, you got to hit some shots to really kind of get that momentum going into your favor.
Right, yeah, and if that doesn't work, you can always kind of take the Tanya Harding route, Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Kemp is a problem right now for Prairie Grove, and Brockman is a problem. So when you got 2 problems, it's really hard to make – right? It's really hard to, play defense on all of that. So Morrilton kind of figured them out a little bit. We'll see if that continues or what halftime adjustments they make and see how close the second half will be down the stretch.
All right, well, let's go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have second half action of Morrilton and Prairie Grove live here from Devil Dog Arena. You're watching the 4A North Regional Tournament on all of the AAA digital networks.
Committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Over the years, you've seen me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Gets it to reach. He puts it on the deck. Riley Reed. Rowe all the way to the basket, shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Rowe. A little crossover dribble, gets to the basket. Slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Parks, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10. Wood with it. Oh, man, well, crazy Euro. That was pretty. Good.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
And we're back here at Devil Dog Arena. 26-19. We got about 25 seconds here before we get underway. Second half of action. It's been so much of the best game of the day so far, by far. It's been a great one.
Well, let's recap a little bit here. You had Farmington girls winning big over Mena. You had Farmington boys winning big over Pottsville. I mean, two great performances by two great teams there. Yeah, and you see the bracket update there by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas. You got the boys' side of things here as you get ready. We're getting ready for the Dardanelle game coming up, but both Farmington advancing, and we're going to advance one team here in the next half.
So they got the ball. They're ready to inbound. We're getting ready to go here. Second half of action. Morrilton's going to have it first and see if they can increase their lead. Warman with it. She tries to get it down low, and it's going to be a turnover right out of the gate, so that's a good start for Prairie Grove. Ella Falk with it, bringing it up. Now she gives it off to Henry.
Henry got to get going here.
Again.
Got to get going here in the second half. She got 13, is that right?
Henry, she's actually got 6, but she needs to get a couple threes.
I'm sorry.
Falk is in the lead with 9.
9.
There's a open 3. It's rims in and out, kind of bounces around the rim, but somehow Elder comes away with offensive board. She was down there among 3 Devil Dogs, and there you go. The highest percentage shot in basketball from the inside. That was a big 3-point shot from
first 3-pointer of the night for the Lady Tigers.
I'm telling you, you start out getting a turnover by Morrilton, come down and hit a 3 after an offensive rebound. It's a good start. Cameron Cash deflects it, but Hartman gets it. Cheyenne, 2 open that time in the corner. Actually might have affected her being that open. She can't get anything. No rim, nothing. And here comes the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers.
So you got the Devil Dogs.
Prairie Dog,
yeah,
Devil Dog.
I know. So if anybody's taking offense to that right now, please don't.
Not.
It's not. It's not on purpose there. It just sometimes it happens.
Henry with the ball. She drives. It's deflected. And Morrilton's not looking. Cash tried to spin around and get it, but she got walled off once number 3, Warman, realized what was happening. It took a while. I think her entire fan base was screaming at her, hey, the ball's right there. So Hartman with it up top.
And just you look up here, and it's just a 4-point ball game.
Yep, Brotman. That's too easy.
That's it.
She did a good job where she got the ball. She dribbled out of that she was kind of bracketed, and she just kind of come out in the middle of it and made an easy basket.
Coach Pena McNabb is not happy over there right now.
Not happy at all. We got a timeout. We'll take one. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
And we're back here at Morrilton as we get ready to go. 28-22, 5:57 after that timeout by Coach Penny McNabb. Not happy with what she was seeing, so called a timeout, and now they get a steal right out of it. Good job by Hartman. Picked the pocket from the backside. Cheyenne wanting to drive. That's two. Ooh, somehow she misses that one. She got all the way to the basket, couldn't get to finish. So here comes Prairie Grove. The Lady Tigers down 6 with 5:34 to go. Their dreams of a state bid are hinging on this game right here. Same boat for Morrilton, the favorite. Cash in the corner. She wanting to drive, Brown dribbles it off her own foot, and Hartman now loses it. Run down by Henry. Cash with it, gives it up to Henry. That was a little, it's just a little bit of sloppiness back and forth. Now, inside, outside, back out to Henry, and she hits a three. And Prairie Grove starts the second half with 2 straight three-pointers.
Prairie Grove.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Desark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
And we're back 28-25. Prairie Grove has closed this Morrilton lead to a 3-point game. Kind of what we expected maybe, but 2 big 3-point shots, the first 2 threes of the game by Prairie Grove coming out of this second half. And it's this is anybody's game right now. Cheyenne Kemp going to bring it up. Gets across the timeline. Now she gives it off. Warman down in the corner to Hartman. Now back to Kemp. 2 Devil Dogs collide. Brockman keeps her dribble somehow, and then she throws it off the foot of Elder. That's a heady play right there by Jonna Brockman. That was a really good draw up that time. Kemp got rid of it. She cuts to the basket. They found her. She couldn't get it to fall though. So 22 Lexi Henry knocks that one out of bounds. Stays with Morrilton. 16 on the shot clock. Try to get in the Kemp. It's going to be thrown away. Almost in it was in one of the coaches' laps.
Tell you what, Prairie Grove just hanging around right now. They're just hanging in there, and when you think it's over, it's just somehow you look up and it's 3 points, 4 points.
Those 2 3-pointers back-to-back by Henry and Falk are huge right now. Because if they can start hitting some of those, they're in the lead right now. And that's a travel. Good defense in the backcourt by Kemp and the rest of the Lady Devil Dogs. Speed them up a little bit there.
No fouls as of yet in this second half. That's very rare.
You know, there hasn't been a whole lot of fouls all day long.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
I like
I'm
it.
Totally fine with how they've
I don't think
this.
I've had to put a single team in the bonus.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I prefer it. You know, as long as it's consistent, I'm real happy
with
it.
Well, when you don't want it to get into just bogged down and fouling, but you're not calling it. But I think they've let them play a little bit. I think they've done a good job.
Yes. As long as there's not a lot of tempers kind of going where you got to start kind of getting control of the game. No, we haven't seen that. Everything's been real clean so far today. Prairie Grove working hard on this possession. They still have it. Elder tries to go around Brockman. She had to go extremely wide to get it over the size of Brockman. Can't get it to go. Here comes Morrilton. They need to stop this ball right now. Cash is identifying it. She's on Kemp. Kemp drives around her, though. She's going to take a bump and get the roll.
What a play.
And one opportunity for Cheyenne Kemp.
I'll tell you what, when she wants to turn it on, she just does. She just turns it on. A nice play there, getting down to the rim, doing her thing, 3-point opportunity. She's got 15 points for the Lady Devil Dogs.
Cash played pretty good defense there. She just was better offense. She's a hard person to guard.
Now she's 0 of 2 from the free throw line right now.
That's correct. What did you say she was in the district tournament that you were thinking the championship?
I believe it was 7 of 13, if I'm not mistaken.
0 for 3 in this one, and 30-25.
Yeah.
Stays at a 5-point advantage.
You know,
Cash almost stolen away. Somehow Henry snatched it. Back to Henry. Could have been a travel call. Cash gets a 3. That would have been the third one of the period. It doesn't fall, though. Morrilton's looking to push. Now they'll slow it down. Prairie Grove gets back. Kemp with it. Telling you, this top of this zone gives Kemp one-on-one opportunities to get into the teeth of the defense. Just like that. She finds a bounce pass to Brotman. She got away with a walk, but they're going to get a charge on her anyways, and that's her third foul.
Oh, that was big. That was big right there.
Now we are down to 3:14 in the third period, so head coach might leave her out there. Scott Reed.
Boy, I don't know. I mean,
it's a tough call.
You might need to get her out.
I mean, she's dynamic. You might want to have her the last 4 or 5 minutes of this game.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want her to pick up a 4th foul in the third period.
If I'm Prairie Grove, nice defense by Clemens there.
Oh, Coach Pena McNabb is not happy with that call. They thought it was off of Prairie Grove. Lady Tigers going to keep it. Cash is the inbounder. Got to get rid of it. Got about 1 more second. She does to Elder. That was tough. Elder gets it back to Cash. 18-footer off the back iron. No good. Rebound comes away to Kemp. Here comes Morrilton. It's a 3-on-2. Side little Euro. Can't get this one to fall, so she'll go shoot 2.
I know we don't track this stat, but I'm sure Kemp has got a lot of boards tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. For a guard especially, she's a really good rebounding guard. One of the best you'll see in a conference in the all of 4A.
So if you're Prairie Grove right now, do you not go right at Jonna Brockman on defense?
Definitely.
I mean,
they're having a little bit of trouble getting it inside the post, though, but you got to drive and do it, I guess, is the best way to do it if you can't get any cutting going. And if Kemp can clean up the free throw shooting, there she gets her first one to go, you know, they might be up 10 right now. It's 31-25. Kemp just added her 16th point, but she's 1 of 5 from the free throw strike.
2:48 remaining here. This third quarter, and you're still in the ball game here.
A little bit of a full court pressure here from Morrilton. Cash gets it safely across. She's got Henry up top with her. Morrilton in a straight man-to-man. Hartman's on Henry. Now number 5 in the game. She tries to drive in. Is that Brockman? If that's Brockman, that's her 4th.
Uh-oh.
That would be.
It's not.
Nope.
It's not.
I gave it to number 2, KK Clemens.
If I'm Coach McNabb, and
that's got to make your.
She's not asking me, but if I'm
breath.
McNabb, I'm getting her out.
Right.
At least through the end of this quarter.
There's different ways to look at it, you know, like, hey, if I bring her out and they get momentum going, maybe it hurts me worse now. But I'm kind of with you. I kind of feel I want her to last 3-4 minutes of the game.
You don't want her to have to play with 4 fouls in the fourth quarter.
Passing to Harmon, she skips it out. Hard for me to see those numbers. That's Clemens, KK. Now Warman's going to get it down into Kemp.
Good
Wide
pass.
open Clemens. Oh, one extra pass. It was
Somehow.
a bit of a gamble. I thought Falk was going to play with it, but Hartman with the good hands gets it up. Gets her second bucket of the game. Somehow back at 8.
Yep.
Falk working
Kemp,
hard.
You got to be careful.
Kemp's really making her work hard.
You got
with it.
When you're playing that close on defense, you're very susceptible to a foul.
That touched Brockman. Oh, okay. They're going to say Elder reached over the back and tipped it out.
I was about to say, it's one of those things that you might get a foul call or you get the out-of-bounds call.
Yeah.
They give him the out-of-bounds call and just move on.
I agree. Brockman did a great
and
job
that's
boxing
good,
out.
in my opinion. Sometimes that's just good preventative refereeing. Don't have to necessarily call a foul, but just ball goes out of bounds, but it was a foul to begin with. Just give them the ball and move on.
And you can kind of tell that's how they want to call this game today. They'd rather not blow a whistle if they don't have to. I mean, a foul, call a foul. They got to blow the whistle that went out of bounds. But Hartman gets it over to Kemp. Kemp for three. That one looked much better out of the hand, but not just a little too short. She gets it back, though. And she's in that area you don't want her to be in. Free throw line, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Falk. She gets fouled. That might be on Kemp. We'll see if they get her or Clemens. No, they're going to give it to KK Clemens. That's her second. So 3 team fouls for Prairie Grove, 2 for Morrilton. Henry gets the inbounds. Working against Hartman. They're stacking up. We got a double stack. We got one at the free throw high post and one down on the opposite block. Now they come out of it. Looking to drive. She misses everything, and Hartman snatches away the rebound. Hartman's got a lot of rebounds as well. Picks up her dribble, almost throws it over the top of Warman, and she's able to go up and get it. Kemp with it. She's dangerous anytime she gets within 20 foot of that basket.
Oh, yeah.
Now she has it again. Kemp working against number 3. I believe that's Nall. Shots in and out. Brotman there. That's what she does. And Coach Scott Reed making it, or I'm sorry, Coach Pena McNabb making the decision to keep her in right now, and it's paying off.
Yes, sir. That's why she didn't ask me. She didn't call up here and say, hey, Brad, what do you think we should do?
Yeah, it's
6
a 10-point
seconds.
lead, the biggest lead of the game. Prairie Grove's got a chance here, and they need to get a bucket. This would be big. Can't get the roll. Good defense that time. And the biggest lead of the game is how we'll end the third period, 35-25. Lady Devil Dogs on top of the Lady Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Ozark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
Platinum Roofing is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
We're back here at Devil Dog Arena, and Morrilton increased the lead. They were up 26-19. Now they're up 35. So it's going to be a pretty good fourth period, we think, here. But you got Brotman out there with 3 fouls. She made it through the third. Coach Pena McNabb kept her in there, made a good decision. So far it's worked out. She still don't want to get one real early in this fourth period. But, you know, Prairie Grove come out and hit 2 threes early on in that second half, and they weathered that storm, and they ended up increasing the lead. I believe Prairie Grove's going to have to hit a couple more if they want to get a chance here to
Prairie Grove's
punch
got
that ticket.
They've got to come up with some buckets here early in the fourth quarter. You don't want this to go from 10 to 15, you know.
It's good work there from Cash, and she's one that she's got to get going for Prairie Grove. She's got enough talent. She needs to help them out a little bit more offensively. She's going to get a chance right here. She's only made 2 points today at the line both times. She's actually 2 for 3, make it 3 for 4. Remember, she got fouled early on a 3-point attempt, made 2 of them. She really hasn't shot the ball a lot. They've been kind of going to Falk and Henry and Elder a little bit.
Falk has kind of been she hadn't really shot the ball that much in the second or the third quarter there.
Right.
And they need to get her involved as well.
And get a cheap foul.
And that's her. That's Falk.
Yep, and I believe that's team foul number 5. No, that's team foul number 3 on Prairie Grove.
Just her second foul, though. So she's got plenty to give here.
Clemens with the ball. Cash is on her. Gives it up to Hartman. She's looking at Brotman. She'll go away from it. Now picks up her dribble, gives it back up top to Warman. Warman trying to find Hartman on a cut. It was a little bit dangerous, but they were able to get it. Hartman's got great hands. I've noticed that a couple times tonight. Cheyenne now, crossover, gets past one, gets past two.
Wow.
Can't get the floater to fall, but gets her own rebound and puts it back in. And right now, that's something that the Lady Tigers just can't have. You can't have offensive rebounds from Morrilton getting them. Not with this deficit. 37-26, now we got a turnover.
Prairie Grove's got to make a move quick or this one's going to get out of hand. It's going to be too big of a deficit to come back from.
Clemens with it. Reverses course, shows off some speed, kick out. Warman, now Kemp. And she's thinking about that three. She wants to drive, though. You see it. Gets past her man. A little scoop. That was nasty right there. That was impressive. That's Cheyenne Kemp we've seen over the years. And quick timeout, a long one for Prairie Grove after that. 39-26, 13-point advantage. We'll be back.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
And we're back here at Morrilton. We want to thank our sponsors again, Arkansas Tech University and the Arkansas Army National Guard. Been with us all season through football and basketball. Really excited to have them on board.
We may have some guys from the Arkansas Army National Guard come talk with us.
Yeah.
Next couple weeks. We'll see how that goes.
That would be great.
Right.
And get them on a mic for a little bit. But, yeah, big sponsors for us. We really appreciate them.
You know, we can't do this without sponsorships. It just can't happen. And we do appreciate all of everybody that's coming along with us. Hey, man. And we're just happy to be able to bring this to you in your living room. I mean, that's the biggest thing right there. It's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I know there's a lot of people still that haven't caught up with the streaming world a whole lot, but once you get that up on your TV and you see it and you really can watch it, you know.
Right.
I like to watch it on YouTube and Facebook. It just depends on what I'm using, which TV.
You know,
but it's really a lot of fun.
We appreciate the Arkansas Activities Association for allowing us to be a part as well.
Yes, definitely. Brotman with a big rebound. The time is ticking right now on the Lady Tigers season.
Just not falling either. That's the problem right now for the Lady Tigers. But they're getting there. They're getting a few of them. They're just not going in.
You know, this Prairie Grove team overall is pretty young. We'll get to that here in a moment. Kemp skips it across to Warman. She's going to take a three. Got a good arch on it. It was true the whole way. Good big shot by Sophia Warman, and I don't know if you can call that a dagger this early, but
pretty close.
42-26. It's not looking good right now for the Lady Tigers.
Pretty close. Lexi Henry going to have to get that three ball falling right
for
now.
Sure. She needs to get a screen, see if she can step into one. Get it to Falk. She's another one. She's being guarded by Kemp. Back to Henry. Now they get it down low to Cash off her knee. Somehow Henry was right there, though.
4.
Big three from Henry, no good. Offensive rebound by Elder. It's a big rebound. She tries to drop it in a bucket down to number 3, Nell. He goes out of bounds. Would you pronounce that Null or Nell?
I'm guessing. I'm sure somebody's on the other end.
Let us know.
That is not her name. That's not her name.
Right.
We get all kinds of fun messages, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Look at the length on Hartman when she really kind of digs in on defense. You hear that a lot. Cash with a nice drive. She can't get it to fall. You hear that a lot from Musselman lately talking about Anthony Black. He's 6'7", almost 6'8". He's been telling him to get low, and he's had 15 steals in the last 5 games, 3 a game. I think 5 times 3, right?
Yep.
I went to Dover. I
Boy,
apologize.
Anthony Black, boy, didn't his job get a little easier with Nick Smith coming in?
Right. That opens up so much for him and Council.
Yeah.
Hartman, she's got it. Justice Smith really appreciated my Dover joke since he's from Pottsville. She hits a elbow extension there, or I should say free throw line extended shot for Hartman. She hasn't scored a lot of points. She's done about everything, though.
Had a nice game.
I like her. She's really fun to watch. She's got 6 now. She's got 4 in this half.
Well, and just like that, this game's went from 3 to 18 pretty quick.
44-26.
Looks like Morrilton getting ready to punch their ticket into the state tournament.
I really like the game plan the Lady Tigers came in here with. It's just a little too much firepower from Morrilton in the long run. Nice offensive rebound from Elder. She gets it up. We got a timeout. I believe the timeout was by Prairie Grove head coach Scott Reed. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional Tournament. Appreciate you joining us here. 44-28 is the score. Morrilton taking a commanding lead here as we get down to, it's getting real close to the end here. 3:35 to go. And Duran's helping me out on the phone real quick, trying to do something for me.
All right, he's good at using the phone.
There was
went over my head. I missed that one.
Remember, there was a day that Duran, he had an iPhone -4.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I had a 4C, that's for sure. And we're talking about highlights back in the rest of the days.
Right.
It was Facebook's fault, actually, though. They looked pretty good on my phone until we took it up there. But Facebook's now allows 1080p. Thank goodness. But you got to be careful with that. If you don't have good internet, they will throttle you down. So check your settings. It's not always what's being brought. You know, sometimes it's just the area you're in. Open 3 for Warman. She hits 2 in a row. Sophia Warman, and got 8 points on the night, 6 in this period.
Hasn't missed a shot from the field tonight.
Perfect. Is that what you're trying to say?
Hey, Jonna Brockman's the same way.
Yeah, and she's done a lot of shooting.
What the?
47-28, 19-point advantage. Nice drive that time. I kind of missed it. I apologize. I think it was number 5, Hope Kidd.
That was who it was.
That's her first bucket. Hartman, she finds Brockman. Brockman down to Kemp. Kemp with great positioning. Can't get it to fall. Bella Barnes with the rebound. Kemp kind of gets up a little slow. I think she's okay. Might have got a little bit of a bruise that time. 3-point shot's no good. Rebound by Morrilton. That was Kemp that came away with it. She's got it. 2:01 to go. It's 47-30. These Lady Tigers. So let's talk about this real quick. Cameron Cash, just a junior. Kidd, just a 9th grader who made that bucket a moment ago. Ava Nall, she's just a junior. Who else we got? Lexi Henry, just a junior. They are going to lose Ella Falk. She's a senior. They'll lose Kinley Elder. Those are 2 that played a lot tonight. There's a couple other seniors. Autumn Spatz, Rainey White, and that's all of them. So they're mostly coming back. Bella Barnes just a sophomore on this crew. So expect to see Prairie Grove here again next year. I wouldn't be surprised. But they are losing 2 really good players that started tonight in Ella Falk and Kinley Elder. 47-30, minute 28 now.
Sorry, it's a brand new battery.
Warman has it. Hartman gets it down to Brock. Brock this time, instead of, she gets banged up pretty hard from Barnes. This time, instead of wrapping around to Kemp, she just took it herself, tried to press in and give herself some space, and almost got away with it, but it was a tough foul. She'll go to the line. Brockman tonight has 8 points. I'm sorry, that's way off. She's got 12 points and free throws, so 13. She had 9.5. She's had 4 in the third period, none so far in the fourth.
We'll try to get winners up here. How about that? So we will.
Cheyenne Kim gets it. They're going to slow it down now.
102 left. So we have been going downstairs for the Platinum Roofing Rapid Reaction. We've got a microphone issue right now. So what we will do is we're going to get winners up here in between ball games. So
okay, yeah, we'll try to get them up here and still bring you that.
In fact,
reaction until we get that fixed.
I'm going to try to go down there and talk to them about that.
Okay. Cash checks out of the ball game. Just a junior, like we said. Got several off the bench in now for the Lady Tigers. Number 21, Bray Chambly, I should say. Who else is in there? We already talked about number 5 there, Hope Kidd, the freshman. 25's in the game. That's Autumn Spatz. She is a senior, playing in her last game as a Lady Tiger right now. 34 is out there as well, another senior, Rainey White. 30 seconds left in this one. Kemp, splits 2 defenders up off the glass. Showing off again. 6 points now in the fourth period. 49-30. We got a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back with more of this regional tournament right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
We're back here at Devil Dog Arena as Morrilton's about to punch their ticket. 49-30, the 1 seed is held here against the 4 seed Prairie Grove. It was a good game, though, for most of it. Prairie Grove come out in the second period. They were down 26-19, hit a couple threes early in the third, but then Morrilton just kind of forced their will. Got some seniors playing in the game right now and some younger players like Hope Kidd, who just went and got fouled. Morrilton, no need to foul right there.
You want to go ahead and announce that player of the game?
Yep, we're going to go ahead and name our D3 Auto Sales player of the game as Cheyenne Kemp for the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. She had just a great night. She's still adding to it. She had 13.5. This half, she's added another 9 points. She's got 22 in a game, and she is checked out now. So that should be where she ends up with 22 points in our D3 Auto Sales player of the game in this round 1 action of the 4A North Regional. Hope Kidd, neither free throw. She can get either one to fall. Morrilton comes away with it. Number 22, Chloe McNabb's going to dribble it out. And that's going to be the final, 49-31. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll have our Platinum Roofing Rapid Reaction with coach and player after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Are you ready? Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association's back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title. For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
Platinum Roofing is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back here at Devil Dog Arena as the Morrilton, the 1 seed, stayed true. They got a big victory, 49-31 over the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers, and they're going to move on and took care of business. Prairie Grove come out, made it close there for a moment in the third period, but then they just kind of enforced their will. Kemp got going, and that was all she wrote. So it's a good season for Prairie Grove, but fortunately for them, it ends here. Morrilton's going to move on. We've got our next game coming up here in just a few minutes.
Credit bracket update here in just a moment once Bill can get it queued up, as Morrilton will move on. But man, good performance there by the Lady Devil Dogs, especially in the second half, to kind of get things, you know, it was dicey there for a minute, 3-point game there in the second half, and then all of a sudden it was Lady Devil Dogs all the way.
Yeah, and we're going to have head coach Penny McNabb and a couple of the Devil Dogs up here. They're gonna meet in the locker room, and they'll come up when we get going in our next broadcast. So we will have them up here. Cheyenne Kemp was our D3 Auto Sales Player of the game. We want to let you know again, 23 points, and she really got hot late in the start. Really, it started in the second quarter, kind of continued from there. But we got the bracket available. If not, we're just going to go ahead and take one more break. We'll come back in about 15 minutes, 14 minutes or so, and we'll get.
Here we got it.
Here we go.
So on the girls' side of things, you can see there Farmington has advanced. Morrilton advances with a win over Prairie Grove. And Bill's about to do his magic and advance the Lady Devil Dogs into the next round. And then tomorrow night, you've got Pottsville and Gravett. Going to be a great ball game there at 4 o'clock. And then at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, you've got, and I just I draw a blank there. There you go. Thank you very much, Gentry and Dardanelle. It's going to be a good one there.
We're fixing to get boys action. Dardanelle.
Let's get a boys.
Yep.
Right here. Quick. Farmington advances. You've got Dardanelle and Berryville getting ready.
Berryville coming up. So that's going to be fun. We watched Berryville last year in this same region and Dardanelle, and they're a fun teams to watch. So it's going to be a good one.
Thanks
we're going to go ahead and say goodnight from this one.
Arkansas, Association of Arkansas for that. Let's cut it.
All right, we're out for this one. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right.